think a single piece of rope could ever prove anything? Because in Tuesday's tense episode of Emmerdale, one tiny detail like that is enough to push Paddy Dingle straight into a corner. And the scariest part is, this time the police aren't here for a quick chat. They're here to force him into a dead end. The episode opens with D.S. Walsh suddenly turning up in the village and choosing the perfect moment to ambush Paddy. The surprise works so well that Paddy is almost frozen when he's told to return to the police station for questioning. Psychologically, it's a classic tactic. Knock the suspect off rhythm, remove their prep time, and they're far more likely to slip up. Paddy isn't just shocked at being called in, he's shocked by the feeling that everything is closing in around him. In the official interview, Walsh goes straight to the point, the rope she saw at the vet's surgery. And what makes it worse is that it matches the kind used to tie up Ray's body. More importantly, Walsh isn't bluffing. She's already seized the rope for testing. From here on, this isn't about how well Paddy can talk his way out of it. It's about physical evidence that could drag him down at any moment. Then Walsh turns up the psychological pressure. She suggests Bear couldn't have handled disposing of Ray's body alone. She stresses a practical truth. Moving a body would be too hard without help. This is the part that stands out to me, because it isn't just investigation. It's a choice trap. Walsh frames it as Paddy's last chance to admit his involvement. And Paddy is basically stuck at a crossroads. If he speaks, he risks incriminating himself. If he keeps denying it, he has to live with the risk that the evidence will speak for him. To me, what's compelling about Paddy's situation is that he isn't simply scared of being arrested. He's scared of losing control of the story. Once an investigator has a clear direction and has an actual object in hand, silence and lying both become a gamble, and the longer you gamble, the bigger you can lose. Meanwhile, another storyline shows a different kind of breakdown: misdirected stress. Jacob Gallagher is furious about problems at work, and he takes it out on Sarah Sugden. Sarah spots Dr. Todd's sports car in the village and immediately wants to steal it, hoping to make fast money for Kane. But Jacob stops her and says it outright. That car belongs to his manager. Jacob panics because he knows if anything happens, his already bad relationship with his bully boss will get even worse. Jacob's psychology here is easy to read. Sustained pressure, feeling threatened at work, and then one spark sets him off. Sarah becomes the one who absorbs the blast, even if she didn't intend to. The tension rises when Sarah refuses to explain what's really going on, and that pushes Jacob into losing his temper even faster, because he doesn't know how deep the trouble he's being pulled into actually is. Over at Mulberry Cottage, Laurel has a brief dizzy spell, and Manpreet comes to check on her at home. Laurel insists she has no idea why she's been fainting lately. Manpreet senses something is off, so she sends Arthur and Gabby away to speak privately. And this is where it feels genuinely dangerous. When a trained adult starts asking questions in a private space, secrets rarely survive for long, especially when that secret involves Arthur having caused an incident by pushing Laurel. If Manpreet uncovers it, everything could flip instantly. Alongside all that tension, the episode also slips in a more contrasting thread. Jai and Carrie at the warehouse keep clashing in front of colleagues, even though there's been obvious chemistry between them lately. But behind closed doors, the atmosphere shifts completely when Carrie walks into Jai's office under the excuse of work talk. What I notice here is that they're playing a risky game of, the more you hide it, the easier it is to get caught. Working together while burying feelings usually leaves signs, sooner or later. Overall, this Tuesday episode feels like a chain reaction. Paddy is cornered by evidence, Jacob explodes under pressure, Arthur's secret is at risk because of Manpreet, and Jai and Carrie are walking a tightrope between work and something personal. And what makes it so gripping is that nobody is truly safe. Some people just haven't been questioned yet. If you were Paddy, would you confess to reduce the risk, or keep lying to try to hold everything together like it never happened?